Alright guys, today we're hiking the Eagle Rock Loop Trail. We're going to actually hike it backwards, and I just got over the first mountaintop. I think it's called Hurricane Knob. You can kind of see the next one we're getting ready to go over. Should be fun. I've got my stepdad with me this time. You guys seen him on the hike that I did of the Buffalo River Trail, and I got a friend of mine from in town. Say hi.
Hi.
So he's hiking with us. Got my pack down here. It weighed in with water about 54 pounds. That included all the camera gear and you name it. But not going to film a ton on this trip, especially not a lot of the hiking. Probably just some of the views, so you guys can enjoy them.
A little waterfall type deal over there? Yeah.
So this is the second creek crossing. The first one was literally right as soon as you get on the trail. I mean, you cross it. So this is over the first mountaintop, and nice little spot to rest. There's actually a little spot for a campground, just kind of a ways away from this nice creek. I'm going to turn you around and show you upstream here. It's just a really nice place. There's my pack right up there. I'll swing you around so you can get a little bit of a view of the creek coming down. So it looks like a good spot if you wanted some water. Really wish, Justin, I wish you could have came. Wish my boss could have came. But life happens, and well, gotta carry on, I guess. Just stunning. Wow. I could set my hammock up right here. I even picked my trees. And of course you're tree blocked in to see, but that hike is straight up. It's a pretty tall mountain on there. This is going to be the hardest one for me, at least, I believe. But I guess I'll get it over with on the first day. I wanted to give you a good idea how clear the water is. Just for those that, you know, may want to use this as a drinking source. You know, filtering, of course. Very nice. I've actually seen a few fish in here. Not very big, but that's kind of acceptable, you know, or expected, I guess, for shallow creeks. You got me. I know this is a lot, guys, but bringing me some beef jerky. Tastes good. That is what we had just gotten done going over. It's just an awesome view. Yeah, I'm patting a little bit. This is pretty grueling to go up this. Oh, it's just so great. How you liking it so far?
Mountains are bad.
It's pretty rough, isn't it?
Very.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's worth the view. Very so much. Well, I told you guys he out hikes me. He's way up ahead there. Every time I stop to film, he just keeps trekking. It's hard to keep up sometimes. It just amazes me. We're on top of, oh, what mountain is this? Mount
McKinley.
McKinley, yeah. And I don't know why. That one didn't seem quite as bad as the first one to me. But it was a lot steeper though.
Yeah.
Give you a quick view. Trail hooks a hard right here. Oh, it's so great. Just take in the view.
Definitely worth the legs hating you. Definitely worth it.
I got some slight jello leg going on, especially going downhill.
Oh, I thought I had a bad on that last hill. I'd hate to see this one. I might be scooting down and on my butt.
Is it a good picture spot?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Great picture spot. There's even some pines out here.
Yeah.
This, guys, is exactly why I like hiking. You just don't get these views unless you hike there.
I know.
Way. This is definitely therapeutic. Worth every bit.
I'll take my legs hating me for this.
That breeze feels good.
I know, don't it?
That view. I wouldn't trade this
That
for
view
nothing.
is worth $1,000,000.
Oh,
Ain't
man.
nothing no pretty in that right there.
Not at all.
So I tell you. And the bad thing about it is, we gotta go across it.
We gotta go over that one.
We gotta cross it.
I know. It's alright view right now. It's so worth this.
I just love the mixture of the pines.
Yes. Hardwood.
Yeah, it's just perfect mixture.
Now see that, or you kind of fall. All your hardwoods are starting to change color. The yellows, the red, the oranges. And in about another 3 weeks, they're going to be really vivid.
Yeah, there's some in here that changing colors.
Yeah.
Just makes it perfect.
But the trees, you see yellows and stuff in there. And look on the ridge over there, you see all the reds mixed in. Those are all hardwoods. That looks pretty.
It's another good little spot to collect water if you need to. There you go. This is a really nice water hole. Looks like you could honestly just, if you wanted to, there's a lot of fish in there. There's about 6 or 7 of them in that spot.
Yeah.
You could take a nice little jacuzzi type bath right here.
You know, if you can't see it tonight, I might just have to do that.
That looks, how deep do you think it looks? Like 4 or 5 feet deep? Easy?
At least. I bet you it's a little deeper than that.
Yeah, it's probably.
Because of how clear it is, it's hard to tell.
The water's just coming right out of those rocks over there. Another little pool down there. Now, I'm sure you guys can't tell, but the sun is setting. Not very much time at all left. And it's pretty steep down. We're gonna set up camp fairly quick here. I'm tired.
Huh?
I'm tired.
I'm about done. That's all we need to get where we're going.
We did good.
We've done real good. 4 mountains in one day.
Tomorrow will be, I think it'll be easy. So we just set up camp. And got all my stuff strung out. Just got here and hurried up and set up. That's mine. And Lloyd's just getting his set up. And Nick's got his set up. He's also cutting firewood at the moment. Doing a great job. I need to start helping him now. This trail is kind of steep for us.
Huh?
I was saying the trail's kind of steep.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Well guys, I'm on top of Brush Mountain and made the only phone call probably going to be able to make while we're out here. Getting ready to go down and do some flat walking. Should be pretty nice. See you guys in a bit. This is what I get blessed with after climbing that mountainside. Just awesome.
must be Val's branching.
Right at the base of this actually is where we're going to be hiking here next. This is the Viles branch. It's going to be pretty nice. This is just a view that you just got to be here to see it. Nice breeze right now too. Just another stunning view. Amazing. So this is where we're going to turn onto the Viles. Nice. What I've found so far is there's not really, that's pretty slick guys, not really any spots where you have to get your feet wet. Unless there was literally a rain the day before, I'm sure. So far, I should say. And I did get my feet wet on one creek, and I'll show you that in a map. Trying to figure out possibly what that tree is. It's not the bigger one, it's actually that smaller one down there. But it's got some pretty big palmating leaves. Just not quite sure what it might be. Sitting here and enjoying a nice view as I was walking. Seen this crazy looking mushroom. I don't know anything about mushrooms really. I barely studied them. I'm sure somebody will know what that is and tell me, ooh, should have ate that one, or oh, don't do that, you're poisonous. But I was enjoying, there's a nice little, I don't know if you want to call it a canyon, but there's a creek down in there. Alright guys, this spot, probably have to be here to enjoy it, but it's just a wonderful spot. There's a little rock bank back there. I'm going to film some of this here. It's also a spot literally right in front of me where there's a spring coming directly out of the ground. And I'm going to try to film that. I don't know if it's going to come out on film, but it's still pretty cool. Hold tight. Alright, so you can probably see how the ground's kind of rippling right there. I might get a little bit closer. You can just see where the water's coming right up out of the ground. Just flowing right up out of there. And then it troughs off of there, and then just right off the side, just like this wonderful little spot right here. Don't know if you can tell, but right here, it's literally straight drop off. We'll walk right over there. I won't even shut you guys off. Tell me you wouldn't collect your water somewhere right in here. It's actually a pretty deep looking pool, and I would say that's easily 6 feet, maybe 7. Just got done seeing a deer run. back over that direction. This is a perfect spot to stop and rest. Fill up with water if you wanted to. Got the guy sitting over there resting. Hey, he's waving at us. I'm gonna go over there and rest myself, guys.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool in person for sure. Wow. Person had more time to spend to enjoy these little areas. Guys, I think that is the Little Missouri right there, maybe. Kind of looks like it. The Viles branch flows into it. Awesome. This is a little patch of river cane we have to go through. You guys ready for this?
Right. See right here what this.
Just another great view. Oh my goodness, this is the Missouri River here, the Little Missouri, sorry. We're getting ready to cross it, and this is where the Viles branch runs into it. About a knee-high crossing, something about that. This is a cave back up in there. I'll go show you that here in a second. Here's that little cave bit. I'll go see if that's how deep that is. I'm probably not going to go in there, but some pretty cool moss over here. Well, it's not quite as far as it looks. It's too bad. It looks like somebody started a fire in there. There's plenty of water dripping off. I'm pretty sure just this spot here alone would be worth visiting and roaming around. Just looks like a bunch of neat spots just to kind of maybe lay around or, you know, swim. Wow. This is where I want to be, guys. This is really where I want to be. Tell you what, come on down, guys. I'm going to show you something pretty cool down here. This is for sure one of those views you just want to sit here all day and take in. An artist couldn't paint it this good. Let me pan you down here. I wish, and I don't, pretty sure it's not going to come in. But you can just see all the fish down in that water. You can, I mean, they're not big fish. They're just panfish. but still. Yeah. I wish I could even tell you how clear that was. So badly want to swim it. Probably gonna have to come back here because I know this is one of those places. Well, I gotta get back on trail. Another little cave, let's go check it out real fast. Just so weird how it shimmers in.
Dude, that shimmer's coming from the river.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. This is crazy how that is.
Here's a geocache, guys.
Huh?
If you guys are into geocaching, here's a geocache.
What's that?
Geocaching? Yeah. Use your GPS and find these little dills and put trinkets in it. So this is the other river crossing right here. About to go ahead and get this done. Get to the other side. So we've basically just crossed onto an island, and we're going to cross this part of the Little Missouri again. Just right after that crossing we just seen. I'm just going to get my shoes wet now. It's close to the end of the day. Hate to do it. Never really want to get your shoes wet. But truth be told, it's going to be okay in the end. Well guys, I'll give you a quick view of camp. We're not all completely set up yet, but we did get the fire going, as you can see. Camped kind of right next to the river, which is just beyond those trees you can see up close here. It is down there. We're up a pretty good distance. There's Nick's hammock set up there, and Lloyd's is set up right there. They're all getting ready to eat, I think. We're all hungry, and well, let's just put it this way, we're pretty tired. I'm actually ready just to hit the hay, to be honest with you. I'm laying here in my hammock and I don't want to get up. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I'm going to enjoy this nice sunrise.
Don't be surprised if your truck's gone if we leave before you.
Have fun. Not very many people can drive it. I just had to take you guys off the tripod. I wanted to show you this just stunning view that I have. I love this place. Filled up my water here. I just got this whole ridge line to view. I'd live here if I could. I think about half of you know that. That water is just so clear. Usually when it's clear, you know it's pretty cold. It makes for nice drinking water. Well, I really honestly do gotta go, guys. I gotta go get some hiking in. I'm about halfway through the trail. Another great view this morning. It's a way to start the day, isn't it?
I look great, don't I? That's what it gets. 6 mountains and a valley later. Hear the pileated woodpeckers hollering.
Good morning.
How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great.
I can't wait for all this flat walking now.
I know.
God, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we keep climbing up. Why is that?
Yeah, I think soon enough.
Every time we think we're on flat ground, we keep going up.
Yeah, but the thing it is, we're about on the verse. It's real close to being out of all of it.
Yeah. I think we're going up our last one.
Well, there's one more after this, and I'm wondering about it, with how high it goes up. Isn't that right, Trev?
I don't think it's going to be too bad.
I don't either. Because it's an Albert Pike. This ain't Albert Pike. Albert, the one we're going to, is about another 2 miles.
Yeah, this ain't nothing. This one ain't even named.
No,
Where are we?
Right there.
first go trail to the right.
Only 1,000-foot elevation.
Oh,
Right
it's
there.
named something.
There's a mushroom I've never seen before. This is a creek crossing we're doing right now. I just crossed those cobblestones there, and that was the hardest one to do there. Almost 4-foot wide gap. Awesome view downstream. Trying not to get wet. My feet are already slightly wet. So I'm going to jump down there and go on.
That ain't right.
Feel like you're on the edge?
Yep. Since yesterday morning. We definitely did the right way across this whole trail. I'm not saying I'm ever going to do it again, but
We're coming down Albert's Pike Peak as we speak. That was the overlook you just seen earlier. Pretty steep coming down. Obviously not this spot, but kinda can't wait to get to the bottom. It's the last hill that I can tell from the map. Hill, mountain, whatever. Lots of different campsites throughout this entire hike. So you really shouldn't have a problem finding one. So you shouldn't have to really build one yourself. It's pretty cool. We're just leaving out of Albert's Pike Peak, I believe that's what it's called. And at least the recreational area. And this nice little wall here. Looks like a sheer cliff on our left side also. We're coming up upon. Nice view of the river this whole time. Just so clear. Living in Kansas, it amazes me. Oh, you see that fish? You see that fish down there? Oh, come on, where did it go? No, seriously, it's a huge fish.
What a trap.
Have to film this. I just have to. because there's no water coming out anywhere above this area right here. But it is just flowing out the side of that crevice. So many places on this trail like that. I'm pretty sure I would drink that water. Would you like that as your home? Like literally, I'm gonna go over here and fill up my water today?
Yeah, I do that too.
It's another spot where water's just coming out of the side of the rocks. Then here's another spot. It's just coming right out. Whew. I think that's the tree we were wondering what it was, isn't it?
Yep, that's it. I have no idea what it is.
This is actually one of the next river, or yeah, it's a river crossing
Yes, it is.
in Little Missouri. Just a really nice spot to kind of stop if you wanted to. It's a great view upstream, and I'll give you a quick one down. You know, we've met a lot of nice people on this trail, and one of the guys that sticks out quite a bit we call the Blue Man, and finally found out his name a few days ago. So Jimmy, if you're watching this, just want to say you're a really, really, really great person to talk to. Always smiling, got the biggest smile you ever seen, and, very upbeat. Just one of those people when you meet him, you feel lucky to have done so. And very glad to have been able to share this trip with you. Anyway, thank you. You know, guys, this is a very special trip to me. It's the last one my dad's gonna hike with me. It's a very long trail, especially for him at 69 years old. I don't know anybody else at that age hiking trails like this, and I don't know how he's doing it, making me look like a wimp, because I'm feeling pretty painful right now. I've got a blister on my toe I'm getting ready to patch up. I had plenty of hot spots on other spots on my feet. Just a lot of up and down grade. My hips are hurting. I know I took too much weight, but his pack ain't much different than mine. I'm just thankful that he's going on this with me. It's something I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life. Just a memory you can't get any other way, guys. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. Well, I'm going to get this patched up and enjoy the rest of this. They're still trying to cross this river. See you guys. Guess I should have changed my shoes. Getting your feet wet's not exactly the best idea. Softens up your skin on your feet. Helps cause blisters. My shoes have actually not been too dry at all during any of this trip. I tried to dry them a little bit next to the fire at night each night. That's a risky thing to do, especially if that's the only pair of shoes you got. It's not something I'd really recommend, especially not getting them very close, which that's what I was doing, is I was kind of keeping them away and literally babysitting the entire time, putting my hand next to the shoes. Pulled my insoles out to help them dry a little bit. But when it's dark and there's no sun to help dry them out, they don't dry out. But, thank goodness for moleskin. It's another crossing on the Little Missouri that we're doing. Just a nice spot. Good spot to refill if you need to. My lens on my camera's not even wide enough for this. It's the river down below. So we're setting up camp right now. It is getting dark. We collected water for everybody right before it got dark. We are just past the Little Missouri Falls. That's my camp set up right there. I haven't got anything really set up, honestly. And there's Lloyd's. He did all the fire. He even properly moved back all the debris in at least a 4-foot diameter around the fire, as you can see there. And then you can see all the debris, you know, like pine needles and leaves. Took it down to bare earth. So nice back here. Trees are so tall. I just had to take some video of this. I just thought this was so cool, the way this was shaped around this tree. It literally goes all the way around it. Well, almost literally. It's missing just a little spot next to the trail here. We're actually probably a quarter mile from the vehicles, but this was such a neat spot to kind of film. You'll notice that most of the filming is waterways, because they always bring the greatest views. Looks like it'd be cool to sit down there and take a little swim or a bath. Well guys, have less than an 1/8 mile to the truck. This has been a really grueling testing hike for me. They actually say that, or at least I read somewhere, that even though this is labeled as, it's like 26.8 or 26.6 miles or something like that, that somebody GPS'd it, and calculating for the elevation changes, it's closer to 36. I don't know that to be true or not, but it definitely feels like it. It's kind of bittersweet at this moment that we're going to be leaving it, but yet I'm ready to get in the truck and take this pack off. I took it in at 54 pounds. That includes water, food, you name it. And I know it's not 54 pounds now. I had over 7 pounds of food, and I've ate most of all of my food. I was glad that I had enough sleeping bag because last night got down to 41. And some of the guys we met on the trail didn't have pads for their hammocks, and we're complaining about the nights that were at 51 degrees being really cold. So I know last night they must have just froze. Got to test out some gear on this trip. I tested out the Trekker Outdoors in combination with Blackthorn USA's stainless steel bottle. I did not stick it in the fire because that's not what I was going to do with it on this trip. I had my pot. I just used it just like I do any other Nalgene bottle, and usually mix my drinks in there like Kool-Aid and Gatorade packets. Worked great. It also worked great for filling my bladder when I was filtering. I don't have a dent in it, one. I'm not going to do a smash test on it. That don't even make sense. Real world use of an item makes more sense than wastefully smashing an item for no sense, because you normally wouldn't just smash an item for no reason. I also got to test out the Rav Power charging stick. Used it as a flashlight and also charged up his phone from 2% to 100%, which was awesome. That means he'll be able to make a phone call as soon as we get out into an area that you can still see, or still get service, I mean. That's awesome. What else can I say? I don't know, guys. This trip was, it's not for everybody. I did see actually some older couples, which was really blew me away. A lot of younger kids, but most of those were closer to the winding stairs. Seen a Boy Scout troop. Passed them up twice because they were going the other direction. If I was going to pick a direction to do, my dad said, let's climb the mountains first from Athens Big Fork. And on the way here, as I was driving, I was actually questioning whether that was a great idea or not. I was starting to think, let's just take the easy part first, so we'll break in our legs, and do the mountains last. And truthfully, we ended up doing the mountains first, and I'm glad we did, because it made the rest of the trip a lot easier. Honestly, at about the halfway point, I was ready to throw in the towel, per se, and go to my mom's and sit in the nice jacuzzi and just enjoy a nice day of rest, because I know I have a hard day of work coming up. But my dad talked us all into just keep going, which is mind-blowing, because just at his age, I don't understand how he can be so active. And he's a trooper. He did it all, man. Last night he actually started the fire while I collected water, which was great. And anyways, I think we're right at the parking lot right now. I'm going down the last hill, getting ready to cross the Little Missouri for the last time. Thanks for joining me, guys, and hope to see you in another video soon enough. Later.